check it. Yo. Saturday Night Fever, Josh Bolton. Everybody take a picture. Get your poster. Hold it low and go to toast it when the smoke is. Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta. Shake it like that. That's Elvis Presley, but I'm black like Wesley. Yeah, make some noise for Brother Red, y'all. Shout out to DJ Polarity with your little quick burn. You know what I'm saying? Word up. My name is Stuck B, just in case y'all forgot, you know what I mean? Hey yo, Brother Red. Let them know where they can find you at, man. You just jumped off the stage, you know what I mean? You gotta promote your, you know what I mean? Where they can find you at, brother?
Yeah, I literally just had this conversation. I have a bad habit of promoting myself. I always forget to promote myself. But you can always find me at Instagram, Bro Red Killer Rats. I know I'm healing people with killer rats at the same time. So don't mind it. Don't watch that. But Bro_Red_Killer Rats. Bro_Red_Killer Rats. Good looks, bro.
We're ready. Know what I mean? So y'all ready for the next poetry artist? Make some noise. Alright, I think this is my man right here. We cool. Like Abe, you know what I mean? My favorite Kool-Aid is cherry. No, I'm lying. It's grape and lemonade. And you put it together and add some sugar, that shit is Virginia. You know what I mean? That's how I learned how to mix that flavor from Virginia. Grape and lemonade, that's all they do all summer. And it tastes very good. But y'all make some noise for the next artist, y'all. Make some noise for Full Man. What it is, y'all? Hey yo, man, y'all like Popeye's chicken sandwiches right now. Y'all real close.
Peace. Yo, piece of Stuck B. I get to curse though when I see Stuck B. I get to fuck out of here. Stuck B. Yeah, my name is Sunni Azallah, aka S.STREET Alone. I don't know how many of y'all listen to any shows on S.STREET Media. Y'all listen to S.STREET Media, the podcast and all that? Yeah, I'm like, yo. Alright, I do a show called The Power Right Show. The Power Right Show is the only show in the history of hip-hop about my element, the hip-hop writer element. So I'm a creative writer, I'm a journalist, I'm a historian, all into one. I got my book out, The Filtered Real, Essays from the Invisible Renaissance. Got them out for sale right here. So if you want to check it out, do the knowledge. The book is about something that hasn't been documented. The last decade of hip hop, the 2010s. So for those that know me, listen to the show, I call the 2000s, I know my man DJ Polarity business. I call the 2000s the Dark Ages. I call the 2010s the Invisible Renaissance. There's only a veil of pop that covers the immense worth of great stuff that is uncovered. So 200 plus pages of coverage there, written creatively, artistically, and also filled with science on music. So what I wanted to do here, man, is because this element isn't an element of hip hop unless it's creative. And I had thought about this all the way back in 1995. I had written pieces about hip hop writers, journalists, authors being creative. So this is a piece I'm just sharing. This is actually not even from the Filtered Real book. I want that to be all fresh if you can't get it. But this is from my next book coming out called Art and Art. Because when I write about music, whether, you know, whoever it is, how they inspire me is their art, and they inspire me to write my art. So I call it Art and Art. And this is actually a piece though, because with everything happening in Puerto Rico, I had written this a long time ago. I thought it would be a piece to say right now. You know what I mean? I only did it one time, so here's how it goes. It's called Trapped on the Wild Land. Our people trapped on the island. Rikers, Mecca, or boarding camp. Pick a spick and they'll tell you quick whether they locked or free or homesick. See, I'm a power rule that power right. Only way out's to fight, so I write. Heaven around waters, right. More like drowning in the Nile. This be the wild land. What makes rain, hail, snow? Fuck it if you don't know already, about them passage packages that gravitate upon the planet primarily. An invisible atmosphere I ink into sight, a renaissance of the real, been distilled. Picture all the percussion posts only I can permit, with words that scribble alphas into macros and scramble respect fate into lower letters. Capital punishments for microaggressions. So sound the wire, I sling crack gurs, take devils off the planet. And now the corners are filled with the residue of violence fertilizing fulfillment. Listen, this wild land is an exposed chaos of civilized animals beasting on Bill's betterment, to savage humans mating with hatred. It gets real, but the older God taught me that if you want to see the word, let the letters come together. Our people trapped on the island, Rikers, Mecca, or boarding camp. Pick a spick and they'll tell you quick whether they're locked or free or homesick. See, I'm a power rule and power right. Only way out's to fight. So I write. Heaven around waters? Right. More like drowning in the Nile. This be the wild land. To be adorned and walk is to be scorned and stalked. But burnt bridges from principled fires keep one's lab lonely and prolific. Learn a revolution collecting trumps of tiny pence to throw at Operation Bootstrap. The people's righteous cooperation is all there is. One coon to be snapped. Secrets from the elders were to pull the matrix plug out with two hands. Fast and build, do more. Achieve with will. Word is bond those arrears, yet forsake too many appears. Scolded with jewels, these gifts scold into sheets. Puerto Rican terrorists quoting down Abizu Hadith. Our people trapped on the island. Rikers, Mecca, or boarding again. Pick a spick and they'll tell you quick whether they're locked or free or homesick. See, I'm a power rule that power right. Only way out's to fight, so I write. Heaven around waters? Right. More like drowning in the Nile. This be the wild land. Activated by rice and beans and horsepower by bladed tortone. Impaired by colonization, inspired by breakbeats. Rich port ciphers emerge that fry through gringos' oils, fats, bones, muscles, the tussles of the bootstrap. Dust swipe, needle drop, crunch, crack, snare, snap, baseline fill, crush. Grafted in the pilon fire. All determined by black, brown, indigenous, African ancestry as clave keepers and b-boy pose holders. Sermon into subhumanity by Spaniard invaders, misusing Moorish blood and brain, making crossover hypocrisies. And the rare, beautiful contradictions of revolutionaries that won't pass with the mystery cross, let go of the independence, pass as white. Misdemeanor daily by free frivolity, associated savagery in a stupid state of niggery. Corporate snakes slither swallow profits. The pigs beat us into pens and bureaucratic beavers logjam our civilized efforts. Cacique, oh yeah! Please honor us with words from the civilly savage tongue, that Spanglish War Manual, the colonial edition. And we Boricuas here wonder about Puerto Rico. Isla del Encanto, Tim Stomping to Central Park, the concrete vista of we dirty Ricans. We assimilate your hate and season it with 7 drums of love. Conga, bongo, timbale, maraca, guido, piano montuno, y cabeza de coco como la voz revolt. Our people trapped on the island. Rikers, Mecca, or boarding camp. Pick a spick and they'll tell you quick whether they're locked or free or homesick. See, I'm a power rule that power right. Only way out's to fight, so I write. Heaven around waters? Right. More like drowning in the Nile. This be the wild land. This island. Alright? Please, appreciate that. This is a short one, man. I just want to go through you some short ones and stuff. Again, a lot of this is, I call it art and art, so they're inspired by different things. Usually, almost always inspired by something I have written about or covered. This piece that I wrote, I called it Stone because it's from the album I reviewed and my man Stoneface. I don't know if you know Stoneface. Dope MC, man. And his album inspired me, so I wrote this. Speeds that feud with relativity, so set, just Stoneface. The only sane liquid steeped in the utensil that transfer my thoughts. I move my hand in the manner I think. Degrees of 56, the gods know this tempo. Record's been the side man in my corner. Yet my words have them cuts the mottos. They're throwing white towels upon my wild idea of preserving innovation that ain't never flooded. Iron butterfly, ciphering endangered swirls. Camel wings flap over the metal low cookie. With my sacred word in the universal flagstone. I will it all to work. Those who love me hope it heals me. Time so sync with a people's convenient cynicism. Them clones move freely, yet I, in stillness, so stone-faced. This archaic era, any moment manhandled into posted capital. They say I've been blinded, but I know I've only been dramatically minded. See, my eyes became reverted pupils in the classroom of my roaming thoughts. I see my eyes before principal, every last period penned. I'm a bad motherfucker. Alright? Let me do a red man. I said, my eyes became reverted pupils in the classroom of my roaming thoughts. I see my eyes before principal, every last period penned. Alright? This is. What you think? What you think?
You be saying some shit,
guys. Alright? This piece is real quick, man. This is, I forgot whose album this was, though, because I didn't write it down here, though. I have the album cover in my head, but I don't remember the name. But I called it Grips real quick. Slip into these simple scent grips branded hip-hop. Hip-hop, the oppressed talk behind the sound walk. Hip-hop, the oppressed talk behind the sound walk. The wild fidelity ships that swerve and capsize the canals they vibrate through. Sound the similes like the way Crips just dip into unloaded clips. The way our hips be just flat flips to hold our tips. The way days we rip into whips to ride away quips. That life is a breathing disaster that zips us dry in emphatic drip by drip. These are trips, a return to the essence. Just moist lips, these simple sexy grips. So yo man, if you want to hear more, man, you want to read more, check out my show. The Power Right Show on S.STREET Media. My name is Sunez. You can just find me on Instagram, S-U-N-E-Z. Right? The Son is Allah. Savior of the universe now shown prove the quality of Zigzag Zig, aka Skilla Straight Low. So find me on Instagram, Sunez7, number 7 on the Twitter. Peace. Right? And yo, if you want to look through my book, The Filtered Real, Essays from the Invisible Renaissance, I got some copies here.
Put some on the table.
Alright, we'll do that. Alright? Piece of stuff, baby.
Thanks for the job, man. Well, like I said, man, my name is Stuck B. If you don't know, now you know. I'm gonna say that shit every time after an artist finish performing their little set. The reason why I gotta let y'all know who I am, because that's my name, you know what I mean? And I just gotta get familiar with it, man. I'm an MC, I'm a dope ass rapper. I be spitting some ill, crazy balls, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the nicest rapper right now in here. Is any rapper in here? That rap, I rap better than them niggas right now, you know what I'm saying? I put my life on that shit. That's how my bars is, man. My shit, I got the wickedest, crazy, wickedest bars in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna tell my age, but I'm about with the shits, you know what I mean? And my bars is great, man. It's hard. I can't fuck with that shit, man. Y'all ready for the next artist? Make some noise! Don't be winking at me, man. My man right there early, he winked at me. I was like, what's up, brother? He was like this, look. It's like, you don't know, man, I'm a gorilla, man. I'm from the Empire State Building, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smack the planes off of tall buildings, baby. If you don't know, now you know. Stuck B, man. Follow me on Instagram. Stuck_B_FOH. I got you. Like I said, I got the crazy bars. Y'all can't fuck with me. And my man out there, he chilling, you know what I mean, on the patio. My man General Smash, he got the ill bars too, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's about me and it's about y'all. Y'all can't fuck with me. I'm fucking with y'all. I love y'all.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, Happy New Year's. And also, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. And his daughter and several other people that lost their lives from Calabasas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm 1 year older than Kobe, so we know I'm definitely feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely motivation for me to get out there and try to do my thing. That's why my name is Stuck B, and I'm Max. Y'all can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? I'll have you. Alright, let me stop wasting time. We go to the next one. Yo, we ready? We ready? Alright. Yo, I need y'all to make some noise for this next poetry artist, man. Yo, this lady, man, cool. You know what I mean? She over there had a cool conversation. She getting a nigga nice. She treating the host nice. You know what I mean? Y'all go, yo, anybody else, y'all can treat the host nice too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you good? You want some to drink? Some water, soda, Pepsi, Sprite? Want some chicken? Want some french fries? Some onion rings? Son, yo, it's burger. I ain't hungry. I'm just saying.
Don't lay it out there.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are the world. We are the fucking children. I am Ethiopian. So show some love, you heard? I eat sand sandwiches, all that good stuff. Well, make some noise for the truth.
No.
You not ready? Okay.
Phoenix.
Alright. Make some noise for Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna fuck that shit up. That's my deep one. I ain't gonna fuck your shit up. I ain't gonna fuck your shit up. Okay? You know me around girls, right? Okay? Okay, girl. Wow.
I can't with you. How y'all doing?
I'm alright.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Alright. My name is Phoenix Rain. I was invited here by the truth. I see some familiar faces. Yes. So, jump drop. There's a hole in the stage. Yes, guys, y'all been with me. I took 2 years off. So, I'm coming back, alright? How y'all doing tonight? Good. You sure? Alright. So basically, like I said, I'm coming back to this, and sometimes I was like, what exactly should I write about? Somebody told me, didn't you just have like 2 kids? You should write some pregnancy poetry. I'm like, I don't want to. Someone was like, maybe you should write about, I guess you get married. I'm like, no, I don't want to, because marriage ain't what it's all cracked up to be. Marriage ain't what it's all cracked up to be. But I think that I will write about it. I'll talk about it anyway. Dear future husband. Dear future husband, you're supposed to be different than the other ones before. You're supposed to tell me the truth. Talk to me, you sweet nothings in my ear. Don't just want me for my sweet valley highs and my mountain lows. You're supposed to sit here and tell me that everything is going to be all right and fill me with the confidence that I need. Right? No. Right. Dear husband, you've been cheating on me, see? You've had her every night. She is your E&J. She is your Hennessy. She is your brown gold. She's the one that tells you the truth each and every night. And when it comes to me, you don't do me right. You may not physically hit me, but your words still do leave black and blue. So how am I supposed to know the truth? How am I supposed to feel when my bed is still empty because, like Tamia said, there's a stranger in my house? I sleep alone with a little girl next to me. She cries and she sees me break down incessantly. And I ask God, Lord, why did you give her to me? Just like her narcissistic daddy and her insecure mama. Lord, what am I supposed to do with her? You know, he told me, he said, you mold her. Mold her how? Because I don't know. She ain't my Play-Doh. You sit here and you fill her with the dreams that you had. You sit here and you tell her things that you wanted to know the truth. My tears are acid, they burn the pillow, and she sits here and hugs me and tells me, it's gonna be okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? Dear future husband, part 2. I never thought that I would be divorced this way. I didn't think I'll be raising 2 children and die another day. 9, 20 months, and only 4 months. What am I to do? He said, I don't know what to tell you. You have to look at the inner you. I've always looked at somebody else to tell me about my beauty. But little did I understand that's not their duty. It is mine, and I hold all the keys to my palace. That's right, girl. And I know my truth. Because I'm married to me. Why didn't anybody tell me? Why didn't anybody tell me that pregnancy wasn't gonna be this great? You ain't asked me. Everybody walking around rubbing their bellies, just poking it out at 4 months. I'm expecting, but they didn't tell me about the morning sickness, the nausea, and the swollen feet. Why didn't anybody tell me that I was gonna be sick every day? What they didn't tell me was that I would love this journey any other way. What they didn't tell me was that I would love to feel this growth in my belly, to know that there's a little person inside of me that's going to look up to me and call me mommy. That's what they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that this is a job more better than before, that we don't get paid very much. We're assistants, we're receptionists, we're maids, we're whoever else you could think of. But it's a job that I take care of. It's a job that I treasure. The end.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm gonna put my drink down, y'all. So I can fucking talk, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna put myself in the eye, y'all. I got some big eyes, y'all. I eat chicken with the fries, y'all. And so I fucking love, y'all. Don't big titty big hugs, y'all. Only for the girls, not the guys. I'm not Teddy Hug there, no nigga in here, man. Yo, my name is Stuck D. You know what I'm saying? I also got a podcast. It's called Fuck Outta Here. And then y'all say, fuck outta here.
Fuck outta here.
Y'all can also follow that motherfucking bitch on goddamn Instagram, goddamn it. If you can't spell, I'm gonna show you right now. FUKKOUTTAHERE. I spell my shit with 3 K's like the Ku Klux Klan, cause I'm that cool motherfucking man in the clan. Understand? Stuff D. Shout out to my man City Light Entertainment. He just walked with the building, y'all, right here. I appreciate the claps. Even though it's light, but it's cool. What up? Go on the paper still, bro? You got some more bags?
No, go by the thing.
See? Yes, y'all. Put the beat on, clarity. Yes, y'all. That's how I used to dance in the 70s. That's how I used to dance in the 70s. Y'all can't fuck with my dance moves, man. I'm crazy. My two-step. Alright, we're gonna go to the next artist. Y'all ready? Make some noise. Yeah, and you gotta clap for me like that too, goddammit. All y'all bad and bougie in here, man. Word up. Hey, yo, make some noise for the truth, y'all. Yo, what's up? This is the lady right here. That's all my drinks right now.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna get on stage.
There you go.
I know you don't like taping your
Putting it all
face,
in
but
my
like,
face like that. Like,
is that better for you?
it's sliding out.
Okay.
It's sliding
Well, I
out.
don't know what to tell you.
It's
Condoms don't always fit.
It's sliding out. Is it on?
There you go.
Y'all ready? Y'all can hear me? I don't think this is on. Is this on? It's not on.
When since you need a mic?
I know. What's this when I've been reading? Nah. Can y'all hear me? All right. One mic. People in the back. Can you hear me? You too louder than that. So I'm gonna keep it on. People can you hear me now? People in the back? Yeah. Malik, you can hear me? All right, one mic. One mic means that when somebody's on stage on the mic, everybody else gotta be quiet. That's how I do things. Thank you. So my name is The Truth, DATROOTH. It stands for Don't Allow the Ruthless or Opinionated to Harm Me. That means I don't give a fuck about your opinions. Shout out to everybody that's here performing. Shout out to all the vendors. I see Unified Craft in the building. I see Candy Miss Boo Boo in the building. I don't know the vendors over there, but shout out to them. We're not here just to listen to poetry. We also here to buy their products because they came out to sell what they make themselves. So buy their products, support black businesses. Shout out to 718 Collective. Shout out to Mathematics. And I wish shout out to Fire. Don't worry about them. They'll get it eventually. All right. Shout out to 718 Collective. Shout out to Mathematics. He's usually the host, but shout out to the guy. I don't know where he at. I don't know his name. The host that they got tonight. I don't know his name. What's his name? What is his name? What's his name? I can't hear y'all. What's his name? I don't know his name. Can y'all tell me his name? All right. That's a shameless plug. You gotta give me that $20. You promised me that you said if I do that. So, normally I don't read, but I've been lazy. I do poetry, I do comedy, I wrote books, I wrote skits, I got a movie on Instagram. I'm every woman, I do everything. I do stand-up comedy too, but I'm a fat bitch because I gain weight, so I sit down and do my comedy, so I do sit-down comedy. But I'm gonna do some poetry for y'all. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. Okay. So. You ready? No. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not. I'm Sam I am. Snap your fingers. That was my phone. No? Okay. Plagiarism. Okay, y'all ready? No, seriously. Tell me how you like it. You please me, I please her on some dyke shit. You want that grab, jab, stab sex like a brawl with some knife shit? You want this threesome? Turn your ass out like that white dude from Harlem Night Split. Have you saying fuck your wife shit. So let's make this fun. You, me, and that +1. For me, it can go either way. She can ride you like a stallion while I straddle your face. Don't lose momentum. Let's keep a steady pace. Why are you worried about who finishes fast? Wasn't the point for all of us to come in the first place? You ain't fucking with no quitters. Pussy ass mouth needs to be acknowledged by only heavy hitters. We swallowing your heavy load and ain't let nothing go to waste. You busting me or come on her, bet somebody getting a taste. No need for your Netflix and chill. We get high off lust, so fuck your Bill Cosby pills. We want those ghetto fucks. Can't breathe, I need my asthma pump. Got us talking in tongues when you nut. Keep your do-rags and Timbs on when we fuck. You eat me, suck her. You call that fine dining, we all jumped in. Consider that double Dutch. Dick so good, have us walking pigeon toe and shit. Having nosy neighbors on the phone like, hello? At 911, I think they in here killing a bitch. You and your home, you ready to explode. Me and my homegirl open wide and kneel. Now you all lusty eye. Got this nigga singing Babyface whip appeal. He on some sucker shit. Sucker for love shit. Got him open. That wasn't part of the deal. Oh no, we gonna head out. He all emotional on some Carl Thomas shit for real. But that's what happens when you fucking with a chick from Brownsville.
That's where I'm from,
I'm from up there. So I'm going to do one more, okay, and then I'm going to get off of here. So ladies, we always have this issue with these men who take us out and they expect to get some ass or whatever and wine and dine us and tell us all this good stuff. But then when we ask them for $40, what's the problem? It's a problem, right? So I got one for the dudes. Y'all ready? I need one mic. Can y'all hear me in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
They say yeah.
They ain't say yeah, you said yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Malik, that's you talking? Yep. I made you. Okay. Shout out to the 5 spot, but Malik already know what time it is, okay? He got me. He got me loving each and every flaw that's on my skin. He got me no longer looking dumbfounded because I know my knowledge is within. He got me turning my hateful frowns into seductive grin. He got me wanting him more than just a homie lover friend. He got me. He got me walking with the extra pep in my step. He got me listening to those old school R&B classics like Al Green and Keith Sweat. He got me saying, hey mom and dad, to his parents I ain't even met. But he also got me realizing there's more to intimacy that has nothing to do with sex. He got me. He got me worrying about him in these streets. He got me wondering will he still respect me if I put that black girl magic on him under these sheets. He got me anticipating the next time we meet so we can rebuild on some knowledge, wisdom, power, culture shit, cause us be just that deep. He got me wanting to ease all his pain. He got me changing his status from side dude to my main. He got me blushing in public cause I can't contain how he get me wet every time he says, how's that little thing? He got me spoiled making sure before he leaves, several times I came, he got me feeling like Destiny's Child, constantly saying, scream my name, say my name. He got me on some construct Tim's dead ass shit because with my heart he plays no games. He got me outside in the daytime with a flashlight stalking his ass with army fatigues on because he knocks the pussy out the frame. He got me loving him more and more. He got me acting classy in public and you know what behind closed doors. He got me only caring about us until he asked me for that $40. Now he only got me fucked up. I'm the truth, y'all. Hello? All right, DJ. I wasn't finished, DJ. Okay. So y'all can find me on Instagram under the truth, DATROOTH1. You can find me on Facebook by my government name, Lisa Gladden, but that's not a cool poetry name, so I don't go by my first, my government name. And thank y'all for having me. Shout out to 5 Star. Like I said, go over there and support the businesses. I won a raffle before and won summer candy glasses along with the earrings. They're dope. I've bought stuff from Unity 5 Craft. Hello. Support the black businesses, okay? Yes. Hello. Besides the lady in the front, everybody in the back. Hello. And shout out to the host. I don't know his name. What's his name again? Baby Daddy.
Yeah, the beats from Brownsville, y'all know. Stuff Brownsville, man. I've been stuff in Brownsville since the 70s, man. The late 70s, like, the first song before the blackout in the 70s. That year, that's me. I'm from Brownsville, you know what I mean? My mom dropped me on the floor when the blackout happened. This is why I act the way I act. You know what I mean? Because this is an act. You know what I mean? And it's a hard act to follow. Trust me. You don't want to be in my shoes. These shits is too big. I'm jealous. I wish I was a motherfucking size 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, maybe a 5. Because, George is cheap when you wear size 5, you know what I mean? You wear 14, 15. We gotta go to the GO app, the GO online shit. You gotta spend $260. No, my shit like $380, bro. They be disrespecting my feet size, man. I be wild jealous and shit. I'm falling away. Be like, damn, I gotta spend $360 for a big ass pair of sneakers and shit. Shout out to my mother and my father, man. No big feet parents, man. My parents got big feet, you know what I mean? So it's only right I gotta have big feet. My mom was wearing a 13. My pops was wearing a 16. So I'm in between, baby. 14!
Wait, how big is your mom?
My mom was like, my mom was like 6'4".
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom was like female under the giant, you know what I mean? She had the, my mom had the thing like this, boom, bam. Like, the little under the giant shit, the little onesie shit. Yeah, that shit come out the sound like this. Bam. Looking for a son. Like your mom, where you at? I'm like, oh, that's my mom. Nah, I'm joking. And my mom was tall, she wasn't 6'4", I'm joking. I love my mother, man. I like the reactions I gave. Like, you like, what? You were like, fuck. What this nigga mom was 6'4"? Now, my pops was tall, though, you know what I mean? That nigga look good. My pops was like a Colt 45 nigga, you know what I mean? Billy D had the smooth head, you know what I'm saying? That nigga had the smooth hair. I was like, damn, I want to be like my dad when I get older, you know what I mean? What's up, homie? How you doing, man? God bless America, man. What's your name, man? Yo, Bishop. What up, Bishop?
From S.STREET Media.
You from S.STREET Media? I like the name Bishop, man. This nigga got the juice already, man. He walked in here. Yo, my name Bishop. Yo, Bishop. Yo, what you want? I want your ass, Paul. That's what Ryder Man said to Bishop and Jules. Who remember Jules? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I got the juice now.
I was 18 when that came out.
Yo, I don't care what you be saying, bro. All I know is, don't be winking your fucking eye at me, man. That's all I know, bro. And I'm fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's my man right there. But he did wink his eye at me earlier, though, like 8:10. That nigga was like, yo, bro. Like, yeah, alright? Yeah, oh, I'm picking up my phone. Man. Yo, y'all ready for the next performer? Make some noise. Yo, my man, yo, this next one coming up, this nigga was like, yo, I'm next. I'm like, yo, chill, son. You know what I'm saying? You don't run this show. He like, yo, I come next, man. Nah, it's me. I need y'all to make some noise for my man, Darren Arthur, y'all. He was like, yo, I'm going next. It's me.
I knew it was.
He ain't there no Bird Rock, man, on that.
I'm not even using it. I don't know what
Oh, no man. What you trying to do, that?
right here.
My bad. That nigga hit the damn mic so hard the shit was off. Hey, yo, Darren, so you be rapping?
Nah.
Oh, so you was
Yeah, I rap.
Oh, I thought you was rapping.
Nah, I battle.
Oh, you was rapping?
Not right now, though.
Alright, let me know though. I'll be out there at 3 o'clock though,
Of
bitch.
course, I got you.
You ain't fucking me. Make some noise for Darren Arthur though, Rob. Let's go.
That's a damn good DJ. Everybody give it up for the DJ real quick.
Thank you very much.
Anybody, you ever take off your glasses and it be way more clear than when you had your glasses on in the first place? Raise your hand if you wear glasses. This is for you. Okay? Not the poem, what I'm saying. It's for you. The poem is not for you. I hope it's not. I did not just write this poem. I promise you I did not just write this poem. This is a poem I know by heart. And so this is the poem I'm going to start with. Everybody in the back, can you hear me? Okay, they can hear me. I heard somebody drunk in the back say yeah, so I'm good. This poem is titled The Dickhead Poem. So, if you want to listen to a dickhead be a dickhead, this will be the poem you tune into. Whenever someone says, what's the furthest I've been with a woman, I say, the morning after. Whenever a woman says they love me, I say, message send failure. Men tell me my body is a walk-in closet. I tell them things get lost here, like keys and relationships. Women tell me I do God's work with my tongue, and I swear to God, I wish to make a poem sometime. Women tell me I sound just like my father. I tell them they sound just like my mother. Anyone asks me the relationship between the two, I say they are easier to love from a distance. So, my family tree is growing in a glass case. Thanksgiving dinner tables are decorated with top hats and disappearing acts. I know some spirits on a first name basis like my father. College professor, always knew how to teach by example. Favorite lesson was, if you love me, I'll leave you. So, when a dial tone becomes your nightcap, you begin to fall for answering machines and childhood stories and dysfunction. You begin to fall for everything differently. And now, every woman you ever fall for will be more like your mother than you're willing to admit. That's why presence has never been my motherfucking strong suit. As a matter of fact, I love you is the only thing I use to make my magic believable. I fit snugly between unseen messages and silent ones, hoping no one sees the tricks under my sleeves, because the trick, motherfuckers, is in perception. They think you gonna stay. They ain't never gonna see you leave. Months pass, will be a wrinkle in time, and I'll just wriggle my way back in as if I never missed a beat. I watch people trip over blank space they started to mistake for me. Infatuated with my shadow, while I let my absence milk hearts dry. I watch women become addicted to my back, who only know how to call me when I walk away, who only know my name when my foot is out the door. I turn mistresses into assistants, holding the wool over every good woman's eyes until I made it clear and they don't know from a dream or a motherfucking mistake. Closure is for doors. Everybody say it with me now. Closure is for doors. Not any bitch I ever fuck with, but I do need to stop. Because unknown keep calling my phone, and it could be my ex, I mean my next, I mean my dad, I mean Joseph, I mean, who really names strangers anyway? More than 75% of the women in my phone are unnamed and I'm tired of hiding under sleeves and family crafts. And when the next one says I love you, what am I saying? If you love me, I will leave you. Like stranger, like something. Thank you. That is not my last dickhead poem. That is just one or two.
I'm just one of you talking to me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be, because you're not.
Also, I should probably say that I am not currently a dickhead, but this came from a very dickhead point in my life. And I can admit I was a fuckboy, but I can also admit I had a whole lot of growing to do for the last 5 years of my life. So, let's talk about how I fuck people. No, this is not what you think it is. Let me prepare you. Sorry about that. Let's talk about how I fuck people. Over and over again, the people who beg me for me. Mad when they get it. Open their palms and cry, love me for the aesthetic. Want to break me till I'm whole, but don't want to be the one to represent it. Don't want to be too iconic. Ironic. How you ask for my heart but complain about how it beats in your chest or mine. Mad when my bodies but don't bother to be the interest. You say, I'm doing all I can. And if it were me, it wouldn't be enough. But with you thinking you're loving me when this love to be ain't really much, it's tough, ain't it? This wall painted with all the bones I ever collected, I suspect you're the introspective type. So one to look into yourself upon the poems I like to write. And although I don't like to write about you, I like to write about the box you put yourself in. I shut my mouth to keep your body venting. I fight my urge for your heart's sake. And when you tell me, do me, you regret the risk you love to take. Upset when another you takes its place, because although the world can love on you, I gotta push myself to save your space in my bag, in my head. And instead I don't. Selfish in my actions, but my motives preaching silence. Then when acts with responsive, but you stock upon the violence when you realize that my plane of thinking met another pilot. Now you're right. Calm the science of your conscience when your hymen ain't the only one I'm lying with. A scientist, you call me. Studying every woman's eyes with my fingers and get mad at which ones linger. Nah, just this one. This one got to you. And you don't think I'm sorry, but apologies sound silent too. Me being man, don't put your heart in no more ease for you. This is for you. And although I don't write poems for girls of my respect, wrote this for you. About how confused it is to love a wall of a woman with a pick. I picked the wrong tool. I picked myself over you like you told me to. And now you told me feel bad because you're selfish when I come to you. I should have waited for you. Put my life on pause, I guess. What could I expect from loving you except the consequence of being something you relied on? Well, I wasn't lied on. I failed you. I lived life and I failed too. I failed too, but the fails don't make the bowls no less beautiful, and it's hard for you to get that. I ain't say I love you to get the sex back or the text back, and yeah, I might have loved my closest spirits, but I don't redact my statement. I just get real apologetic and shit like that. So, in the face of all my secrets, find the light you might not find me right, and that's okay. I ain't mad, nor do I wish you no way. Just the fact that it's not my only secret, and I know who couldn't keep it, but I know I can't keep you no more no matter how hard it was for me to reach it, and I'm sorry. Really fucking sorry, and I mean it. Even if you don't believe it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have one more and I'm getting the fuck out your head. This was inspired by you. I haven't done this poem since I was on the High Line. So if I fuck this up, I'm so sorry.
Better not.
I better not, right?
Better not. Damn well better not.
The title of the poem is called Discomfort. I will warn you now, it is a poem about police brutality. Cop, 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 black girl, black girl, black boy, black girl, cop, squad car, cop, black boy, black girl, floor, cop, 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 black boy, black girl, cop, mace, cop, 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 black girl, floor, black girl, foot, black girl, elbow, cop, 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 baton, black girl, black, cop, cop, baton, black boy, cop, fist, cop, black boy, back up, I need backup, I said back up, I, lower cases, same, capital punishment, cop, 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 black boy, worry, fear, cry, bleed, cop, swarm, cop, black boy said earlier, funny how backwards POCs end up being cops, tooth dislodged, black girl, woke, black cop, hold her down, gun, cop, resist, trigger, warning, cops, black boy, didn't cop, just stop, blunt force with no blunt found, probable no, smokable cause, goes up in smoke, cop, pop cap, cops, hands, cuffed, a date with the law kills lie, unless all lies are disguised under trust, cops, bam, black girl, black boy, back up, cornered, curb stomped, cops, arrest limp body, cops, dislocate eye socket, cops, fracture wrist, cops, murdered, cops, black boy, cops, black boy cry, black boy fall, cop mistake, bam, black boy died, cop, black girl died, cop, black boys and black girls die, cop, not mistakes, black boys and black girls do die. Melanin not vest, just black, and you just cop, not all, just you, all itchy-handed and tempted to pull black off a body, yes, you are cop, you are the boogeyman under our beds, and when it is all said and done, you are law, you protect no one but those who look like you, you kill no one but those who look like me, discomfort is becoming a skin color coated by cops. Make my suicide note your alibi, cop, and tell me what my blood tastes like on the lips of your gun, cop. Don't shoot, cop. I am not resisting, cop. I'd like to go home, cop. My ID don't address me to heaven, cop. You let my people go, God, cop. You let my people go.
Cop. Y'all like how I ended that shit? He said, let my peoples go. I said, cop. Let my peoples go. Cop. Man, I gotta. Hey, yo. Hold up. Darren Arthur, right?
Yes.
Make some noise for Darren Arthur, y'all. So hold up, though. Cop. Stop. Walk back over here to the block. Stop. We need to know where they can follow you. Why not? Cause I can have or have not, like Wyatt. I watched that shit on Oprah Winfrey's network. The have or have not. So watch that. Make some noise, y'all. Yo, that's what Black Soap Opera. Yo, stop that polarity. Let you know where they can find you at, bro.
You can find me at Darren Arthur. It is 12 letters. DARREN ARTHUR. If you need to find me on Instagram, it is O Dwayne Wayne, not O Dwayne Wayne, but OH Dwayne Wayne. That is me. I don't post something on there, but I mean, if you find me, I'll tell you what my next show is. And thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Give it up for yourselves real quick. Give it up for yourselves. You guys are out here on a Wednesday night. Give it up for yourselves. Don't even go easy. Clap it up, like.
Hey, yo, Darren said this, yo, 12 letters. You know what I'm saying? Now you can find me at USHER. And what will it be? And what is what it'll be? That's very awesome. Y'all make some noise. Y'all ready for the next artist? Make some motherfucking noise. Hey yo, some of y'all sound like y'all just smoke wild weed. Then some of y'all just sound like y'all just had nothing to drink. Yeah, wild weed, wild weed. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo, make some noise for the God, y'all. The son-in-law. Somebody broke some shit? Hey yo, them niggas fucking broke some shit. 95, 99 and shit. You gotta start to pay for that shit. Oh no, I'm making it up. You know my right hand is shaking it up. It's just making us up. But I can do it. There's only some love. And when I take the window, I take the windows and down. Don't get in front of me, do on my world. I can go up slippers and gloves. Palm in my back, strut in my shoulders. I don't do construction, rap is over. What's up, big homie? You wake up the fucking time you told me. And you're with son in the law. We about to talk a little in the stall. 38 pistols. Piece of the guard, go ahead and get you. Please.
Peace to the nation of gods and earths. Peace to all righteous people everywhere. We teach civilization to all human families of the planet Earth. We teach civilization to the white, the red, the brown, and this is protected by the red, the black, and the green with the king. Sissies. Today's mathematics, so wisdom born being born. To knowledge all being born back to wisdom. And the wisdom degree in 1:14 talks about the savage. And when I think of a savage, let me introduce you to one. Hi, I'm a savage. Now who the fuck are you? Don't you know, nigga, I'll be bucking you for $1 or $2. Don't give a fuck if you know nothing. I'm a jigaboo. Yeah, I'm a jigaboo. Nigga, how you thinking? Nigga, you too! You think you're better than me? I'll bust off and you'll be wetter than me, ready to be put in the motherfucking dirt. You think death is sexy? Well, then go ahead and flirt. I put in work, like 1,000 labor unions. As a savage ass, big lip, bulgy-eyed, cartooning, position assuming, 3/5 of a human, never producing, only consuming, shucking and jiving, doing the cooning. But I will bust a shot in the motherfucker's head. But not the other man lines, I like to see my brothers dead. So there's no one left behind to remind that I'm deaf, dumb, and blind. Never that I gun clap, put lead niggas' spines. Cause I'm a savage. And damn proud to be one. As for a righteous man, I'ma slap one when I see one. Fuck kicking knowledge. Fuck going to college. I don't want the solace of scholars. Just dollars, a playlist of Christopher Wallace and habitual swallows. So hold me down and all the squall and holler. Passage of the savage. And why are there so many fucking savages out there nowadays? Because the righteous are too busy arguing amongst themselves to get the job done. You know what it sounds like? I think that after listening to some Sizzler, and he had a song called Babylon Get Him a Ride, and he talked about the Western journey. One mic! One mic! One mic! One mic! Listening to Sizzler, Babylon Get Him a Ride. By the way, this is my hymn back from Contra Property. I just came back from Rebel Salute, Jamaica.
Okay.
Rebel Salute to the other rebels. So I was listening to Sizzler, Babylon Get Him a Ride, and he talked about the Western journey and how Babylon put you on the Western journey. So to reverse the polarity, as the great God Dumont used to say, we got to put him on the Eastern journey. Righteous teachers supposed to free us from those who mentally enslave us. But they be reading the same books and fighting over the different pages, killing each other over who sages are the greatest and jockeying for power to increase their own personal status. Meanwhile, brainwave slaves stay captive to a mental depth and power, and the down press don't know what ancient text they supposed to scour. Cause Babylon religion got them sour. On their own holy books, they shook, appalled, afraid of black magic. Not knowing what liberty means, or to be original black or Asiatic, and it's pathetic how 85% bald heads are conditioned to be anti-Kemetic, while the talented Tim sitting juice balls and intellectually spars that philosophical masturbation actually got us this far win. That nothing the devil gave us was divide and rule to stop the rise of revolutionary hellraisers. Not as concessions, some black upper class asses and wingtips and crested blazers. They paid off a few agents and anointed them our saviors. And now jackasses follow behind those capitalist carrots. Bling bling, instead of the paths the prophets paved us. And as I and I do the knowledge in my third eye, this concerns me. Cause the time done been arrived for us to strive for an eastern journey now. Babylon get him a ride, but we turning this ride around and it's there fire, fire. Is a sizzler burning Babylon down. Yet only 5% can see my boat is red, yellow, and green. So I can sail the river Nigeria, the spiritual stream. Build 120 pyramids into on the golden stool as I plot one night get Benji's and Italy's rule. I'm not a bald-head 85, gods ain't raised no fool. I'm not a bald-head 85, Huey P ain't raised no fool. I saw right through all the lies my teacher told me in school. I read between the lines and figured out what was true. That it's a system of real devils and black blood is their fool now. In century 21, the world is backwards, it's wisdom knowledge. So I'm moving east black was to get what isn't taught in college. God's the foundation, liberty, repatriation to the higher sciences of Kemetic illumination. Now, uprise, down, press 85, realize, instead of questing for a mystery, God in the skies, look in front of your very eyes and right between your ears is gold. It's not even going. It's over 500 years. And blacks still get butt fucked. Pick up the shield and spears. Zulu to Kikuyu, how now, say, Celestial! And hit him in the eye like, bow. Told him, nigga, here's a gift for you. Told him, Barbara has some shit for you. She said, the responsibility of an artist representing an oppressed people is to make revolution irresistible. I can't do it, no, you just can't see it. I can't make it happen, no, you just can't achieve it. Don't limit me within a box of your ambition. It's different strokes for different folks, and I know my righteous mission, so Calvin Thomas, step back and play your own position. I go less in quotations to otations to libations, liberations, revelations, devastating, Nova Satan's, clock racing, eastward facing. It's time for a ride. Peace, give thanks and praise. I share the right now. One more. New shit.
Yeah, new shit.
Y'all DJ cool. New shit. Sing along. Poetry. Stop me, death blow from Seth Low. We fall for the metro. Step like a step show when the bullets let go. It's Christians. Y'all not fucking with my analysts? Oh, yeah. I better get on to it, man. Check this out, man. I had a chance to present this to Muda Baruka when I was in Jamaica last time. So that was a great honor to be able to present this to the great dub poet Muda Baruka. And if you ain't up on Muda Baruka, Google it. Google is your friend. This is called Dancehall Dub Poet. This Muda Baruka is a dub poet, but we're gonna add a little spice to it. You think I'm American? That's your first fuck up for figuring the soulman. There are 2 continents in America. All here are American. That is, if there ain't cooning. But I'm from Turtle Island where the buffalo were moving. Yankee born, Cherokee house born, caught in a fusion with Crucians and St. Lucians. It changed my constitution.
Super Cat Chat was coming out of hypnosis with a snap. Unc L. Bob made my third eye throb. Barrington buried the soul, took a toll and did an untold job. Black rose this in my garden. My warrior spirit surges, strengthened and hardened. Shabba gave the shield and the spear a shaka. Poncho did shoot till shadow be church. But what's more we have to do? Meanie, mo, eeny, meanie, choose, bouncy or beanie, beanie or bouncy. But I flow like a maestro and things are in the heart that surround me. Put the doves to bed, get a rabbit, burn the red, like Prophet Capleton has said. I put on the wings in the morning and fly. And in the morning, 185,000 Assyrians are dead in one night, and not one smite by a strike of lead. A dancehall tub poet, a Kobo dread, with not a single shock of locks upon him head. No kapashata, a kapasquata dandada. At the grounded feet of the chief high priest, Mutabaruka, straight shooter, sitting in a circle with the tutor. Abaddon, no joke from smokes of the abyss. With dreadlock, blackjack, scorpions, iguanas, locusts. We transform and swarm the horn of the fifth. Red-eye Jedi, more aligned with the Sith. When we hear Gangsta 7, we are terror fabulous. Our virtue is purple when most folks want colorless. Cut off them noses, swipe them face, and have a limpness to their wrist. Then I want to take the risk to get love, peace, and happiness. We jump the list to top the list. Position, never number 2. When we are on Jack Crew, I tell you thus, men are around bus Negro, a robust John Crow. Revelation 19 is my dream and is seen by these of those who from red or red, them washed them robes. Eastern journey hit my third eye on Western Main Road. Visions I had as a crazy bald-head eagle lad in Trinidad, connected with condors who soar with the great whore in a body bag. Never will sweep a broom across Bobo Hill, cause I'm a Kobo still. But when I fly the seventh seal revealed. Matthew 24:14 is for real. Here's the deal. You can't keep a good man down. Not even an NCB big old Spanish town. Hotter fire, a sizzler burning Babylon down. Show us the way, guide over us. I have no white God. Shy tongue wipe the dust. You're no longer the boss. You're a little refined in the flames you're tossed. And be careful of your neighbor's cross. So when they look up in this life, they plainly see that it's never going to be the same for me. Selassie call you, I am His Majesty, the one that they seek. So only when I write and populate the when I speak. Holy Emmanuel, King Selassie I. Shut! Peace. This is for the Son of Love, God. This is God.